couldn't help myself. Had to jump on for like a 10-minute period. This is, I reckon, I'll be 10 minutes. But seriously, what a game tonight. Without Bont, I think dogs can hold their heads up high. I'm just dumbfounded in how many free kicks Pies got tonight. Was absolutely ridiculous. Those late calls too cost the Dogs. Not a Dogs fan, mind you, but they probably should have won if things went their way. But the umpires ridiculously on the Pies side, influenced by the crowd heavily. But yeah, I just wanted to talk quickly about some of the scores and then call tonight. I couldn't help myself jump back on again. So yeah, Bailey Dale just the first half played pretty poorly. Like, it wasn't amongst it much, and it ended up in a 142 super coach. The 21 kicks, 10 handballs. He's a great upgrade if you want a sideways from a Pez option. You'll need the money elsewhere. Obviously, there's about 103k different in that move. Wibber, just tore him a new one in the midfield, to be honest. Went nuts. Darcy, unbelievable play. He's going to be like a player of the generation. 115, absolute pod. Probably don't think I can fit him in with the forward on I've already got. I've only got one spot forward to go, and I want to wait for some DPP mids in round 6 and 12. Tim English, it's whatever. Ed Richards, 104, went missing third quarter, but it's due on for the time on ground. Had Bo McCreary at some stoppages as well, playing on Dacos as well, and Dacos reads it better than most, so it's a hard matchup for Richards. But had a huge first half. Was on like 70, missed a couple goals. He could have been easily 130, 140 if he had of. Just nailed those first couple goals the first quarter. We'll go into the comments real quick because my phone's blowing up. Yeah, that was absolute dog. Like, horrendous umpiring. Absolutely, mate. By Z-Zips. I've never seen you there before. I like the little profile in the corner. It was absolute dog crap the way the umpires did that. Dale's role was ridiculous. Always has been. I think everyone was just not amongst it because of the injury. Like, I started Richards because of the injury, but I couldn't start both because of the injury they had pre-season. But Richards, good little pod for me. 13 free kicks to 33 from the Pies. It's absolute, probably the most one-sided thing I've ever seen. I thought I was being a little bit hateful. Then I realised third quarter, I'm not delusional. It's actually happening. Get amongst Dale too. If you really need a primo before the price goes up, jump on him. Yeah, I know. I see my phone's going nuts. You guys in the Twitter are going nuts on the DMs right now, so I'll check all that soon. But yeah, what else we got here? Fraser crawled his way back to a 99, played a bit mid, a lot mid actually. It's not his CBAs. Kennedy thought he looked better than a 79. He was whatever. Sam Davison, 71. That's better from a winger. You're going to get these fluctuations, though. You're going to get a 70 or a 40 or not much in between. He played great. He was everywhere. He worked to the back line. His heat map would be wild. He worked his heart out. I really like the pick. Sanders is dead. He actually, I've been deaf riding Sanders, but he looked better than a 61, to be honest. That's the first time we give him credit. He just stays too far forward. He plays like a half-forward flank. Sort of reminds me of like a Riley West sort of role where it's just not really going to help your Supercoach scoring. So he was a huge trap. I'm never really a fan of this either. The Sanders pick always felt like it was a year or two early on him. Just even with Bont out of the side, he just doesn't have the role. So it's just a no-go. You got to get rid of him. He's just a nothing pick. He's you go up to Baz or I don't even know what you do from there, down to a Max Hall. None of these other guys are relevant whatsoever. My boy Josh Dolan, my worst F8 pick of the century, sitting on a 16. You can't get them all. Man, he has so much all these almost moments, but he's only 2% owned, so I'm not going to go into that right now at all. And then you'll get Dacos, 126. He's got to be one that, I know I'm going to get a lot of slack for this, but he's got to be one of the softest players. Like, he does not want a contested possession. I know there's games, don't get me wrong, where he has contested numbers, but he's always looking for the cheapies. His kicking is elite, but it actually gets a little bit boring watching Dacos. and there's no flair from him. It's just give me the free uncontested ball, let me kick it 35 metres to a guy that's got no one on him. Is such a boring play. I know, no doubt he's going to win a bloody Brownlow, but there's just no excitement about it. He's no, I don't know, he's no Blakey where you're just like, oh my God, what are you going to do? Run 70 metres? There's no, I don't know, nothing exciting about him to me. I actually prefer the explosive midfielders that can be damaging up front. I know he can kick a few goals, but it's generally from free kicks from his head getting taken off, and he just dives anyway half the time, wanting a high contact from a player that's taller than him. I don't care that's unpopular, but it's my take on him. Still a fantastic player, but just such a free kick merchant, like always looking for him. I actually get sick of watching him some games. It's not because I don't own him in Supercoach, but I just wish he actually cared more about the going for the ball than winning a free kick. I don't even want to know how many he had. He only had 2 free kicks. Yeah, right. Spends more time in the tanning salon and the mirror, clearly. Darcy Cameron, yeah, whatever, 112. You played English, like you guys always concede ruck points. Howe's no good. He's a good player, but he's a swingman, so you're not going to bring him in. Mrs. hates Darcy Moore, confirmed. She just hates the look of him. There was a funny thing she was saying. She actually like Rory Lobb's blue hair. And she said Lockie Schultz has a punchable face, so that was hilarious. Like, she's not angry or nothing, but she was just like watching the footy with me and just made those comments, and I was just dying. Dacos 84, Josh, that is no good. He's not going to be a DPP guy you want. Houston, this is garbage stats for Houston. 81. He had his moments, but he wasn't there a lot. Like 81 is actually a little bit scaling. I thought he was about a 65 game for me. Gully, I barely saw him. I don't even know how he got 71. Barely saw him at all, actually. Ned Long killed Perriman's score, so if you didn't see the injury, the suspected ACL for McGuinness, apparently, so hopefully it's not, but man, you just hate seeing that. So that's killed Perriman's role, I think, because Ned Long took CBAs, Perriman stayed at like half back flank, and yeah, what a just a crap pick Perriman is now. He's a dud. I traded him. I can't see the future of a crystal ball, but yeah, he just felt like a trade. Just back your gut, and who cares what other people say if they think you're going too early on a primo. Just shove it up and just stick with your own guns sometimes. You got to do that more than what we put out there sometimes. Just the eye test is so important. It's more important than anything else. That's what I'm always going to stick to. Still here to help, but just watch the game and make your own judgment as well. Max, no, like that role is, gets a kick in and gets 3 kicks after. Yeah, so this is about Bailey Dale. He just kicks it, the guy will mark it, and he'll handball to Dale, and then Dale will kick another kick, and he'll keep running all day. Dale's just a machine. He's not like the best defense, but he's like a Blakey, just he'll attack all day. Cheese, it's insane. I needed Pez just to get 77. I know. I had a feeling this was a lot of everyone's logic. Just get the 77. I better still be able to get to Dale. We'll know what that's like on the Sunday, I guess. Sunday late night. I feel for you, Cheese. We're talking about this sort of stuff pre-game as well. A lot of this. Skiz says, so glad I got rid of Perriman and Sanders. Yeah, Sanders is a shit show. Sanders, it's the role from Beppo. As much as I dislike Sanders as a player, it is the role. But I can still def ride the pick. Max, Cheese, the role is going to be amazing with ads out for 7 weeks, bond for 3. That means Ed will not go back. I don't think Ed Richards will go back. I think he'll just affect someone like, obviously, Sanders and just stay half forward the whole time. But yeah, what a joke that game was. I actually wanted to scratch my eyes out at some point. 33-14, yeah, absolute joke. Uncle Acker, that is, isn't it? I want to do a hippo and just flip on the live stream. Like, what the hell? Lockie Schultz. He is very annoying to look at, though. Cheese, you know who else is more annoying? Oh, my God, what's his name? I'm drawing blanks. Let me have a look at the side. Who's the other one that really pisses me off? Jamie Elliott. I feel like he's the kind of guy that would like just be on Tinder and just be a pest, a serial pest. Ed Richards is a lock for the midfield role for the Dogs. He's too good, and I agree. He's so good. If he could put 4 quarters together, you just absolutely, oh my God, I can't even explain. So happy Lob came into the Superman punch. Yeah, best thing for Mason Cox's career was the Lob punch to the head. He probably deserved a punch in the head after that 2018 prelim. I'm actually probably gonna potentially buy a jumper in the future of Rory Lobb's number just to wear it on my back. After what he did to Mason Cox, that was the most beautiful punch I've ever seen in football. I'm a huge advocate for punching Mason Cox in the head because no one's going to reach. I'd punch his kneecap, but that's fine. Need no one to go to Dale. I think everyone would probably jump on Dale, mate. He would be jumped on like, oh my God, I don't even know. Like a non spaghetti. Ask Petrarca. I hate Sidebottom. Oh no, it's so annoying. You just think he's going to be expired, the little bold, shining bowling pin, and he just plays so well. The beard's immaculate. You can't hate him. He's a legend. Cheers, we play tomorrow. Ooh, Max, get excited, mate. Get excited. You're talking about the Dons. Jonas, Rory Lube. Yeah, I love that name. Rory Lube sums it up. Fair income. He thinks he's a 19-year-old chick wanting to party with the blue hair. He does. He's like that Woolies chick that's, 28 and smokes darts every 5 seconds and just, got multiple baby mamas and, baby daddies and wants blue hair. I don't know what I'm on about tonight. I'm on a high. Cheese, you can vouch for me, Brad. I wanted Dale before he's 140. Yeah, I definitely know you did that. You weren't point chasing. But funnily enough, that was your next comment. I didn't even see that. Shorten sin to Dale and Bryce. I think you mean Bryce, but I know what you mean, mate. Bryce. We can call him Bryce if you want. It is what it is. How was that little lob? Oh, mate. It's probably going to be my phone lock screen. That's how much I love it. I've never been more excited in a footy game than seeing that. I think, yeah, amazing. I know Causa had win all pre-season. Well done to Causa. Hopefully still got him. Cox get a KO. About time. He should have retired last year anyway, the bloody giant. Like, what is he doing? What's he... not Dean Cox. My apologies, Dean Cox. You never want to be referenced with him and Mason Cox in the same sentence. Mason wouldn't be able to tie your shoes, Dean. But Mason Cox and Rory Lobb look like someone you just create on NBA 2K. They just don't look real. They just look like that NPC made-up character, and you just press randomize on a button, and bang, the heads just come up. Got to be the softest players I've ever seen. That tall. There's not like they're a nank built or a mummy. They're literally just so tall and just they've got the balls of a chihuahua. Max, geez, I did not see Dale's game last week, but after seeing it, he's a lock. He's an absolute lock. Max agreed. Geez, the umps were cooked for that game. Yeah, just doing these ones. But what a game of football it was. The effort from Bailey Williams to get back and spoil and recover. There was a lot of inspiring actions like that. Recover to get some other inspiring stuff. Give us a like for this stream. Sub if you haven't already. We're doing these. This will annoy the misso this weekend. But I'm just so Supercoach addicted this early on. She's looking at me like, what did we didn't even do. You got 8 boots and I didn't in the end. I got a stupid protein frozen meal because I'm a flog. Swiss 26. What? This is the Swizz. Hello, Swizz. Hope those who asked about Dale vs. Holmes got on the Dale. Killing it. Absolutely. Nice to see you on the bloody channel, mate. Skizfit's old after side bottom in Tramp one time after 2010. Granted, he was in some form. I can only imagine where you're going with this. I can imagine. Collingwood players, Collingwood fans will love a snow party. Max, me and my dad love... Oh, mate, I think that's everyone's wallpaper this week. If it's not your wallpaper, the Cox hit, I don't know what is, but it's got to be. I met Silent Bottom at a club one time. I can imagine he's that guy that looks like he'd wear sunnies inside a club. Bad cheese. Yeah, we'll give you guys a go. You're frothing. Jonas, I boosted for an upgrade this week. Just go hard or go home. There's no other way to do this. Perryman out for Bice at D4. That's hard. Why not, mate? Just full send. Who cares? Oh, let's save our trades. Don't save your trades. Just burn them. Burn them early. Get excited. Supercoach is back. It's what it's about. Going early on plays, you probably shouldn't. You're going to take the risk. Roll the die. Play like abs. That's how he got to fourth. Uncle Aka, I met Webber, but I had no idea what he was saying. I think even if he was sober, he wouldn't know what he's saying, mate. Like, you look at the bloke, he's got the randomest tattoos I've ever seen in my life. And if he wasn't playing footy, he'd be working in a warehouse with me. Hey, everyone, says FPL. What's going on, mate? Hope you were going well. Jonas, Dave Swizzabola in the house, 41-year-old. Damn, I didn't even know you were that old, Swizz. Nursing home, how did you get out? What was the PIN code? Tell us all the details. Just kidding. Cheese, I was never a fan of Holmes, but he played well last week. Yeah, he did play well last week. I actually didn't know he got that score when I was watching him. I was very shocked, to be honest, but maybe I was watching cricket. Swizz legend. Yeah, I know. Swizz is in. Swizz is in the house. I should have got him on the chat. Saudi is actually a ripper. Yeah, he is. I wonder what Sunshine uses on his chrome head. Swizz says, gee, Jonas. Stupid notifications coming into that bottom right corner is really annoying me. Max, you have to be aggressive this year, I feel. I actually 100% agree. I was just saying this in a group chat with the lads before. I think it's the year to be aggressive, and then Abs is right back. It's always the year to be aggressive. But that man's like Jake King with his trades. He'll just do a push-up on you. Raise you back to 100s, yeah. I mean, there's your target. If you got no money in the bank, just roll Perryman into Fraser and just back the rest, I reckon. Fraser looks good. He's playing in the midfield and he's just a genuine jet. He's going to take off anytime soon. Jonas says, Swizz used to get some... Oh, Jace. My apologies for reading that out, Swizz. What do we got? Oh, I accidentally keep skipping comments on purpose. She says, our Oliver in Baz then, boys. Big call. Watch Oliver ton up like Cherry did to old mate. I don't know if I'd do that, Cheese. That's ballsy, but that's taking it to a whole nother level. Swizz, SDK versus Fraser is going to be interesting. Still think SDK is slightly better due to DPP. He'll pick up the preferred primo option. Sorry. He'll pick up but prefer the primo option. Sorry, Swizz, I butchered that. Yeah, I agree. That's why and downgraded him to bias and then grabbed ranking up forward. So, yeah, I think it's too risky sometimes going these mid-prices and banking on them to keep making cash while scoring well, especially after a failed mid-pricer. Do you really want to use another couple of trades on that mid-pricer, then upgrading to another primo in the end? You may as well just save yourself a trade at least and just upgrade to a primo that you don't have to muck around with later, because what happens if Fraser's role changes once Bonds and Traw and whatnot come back in? There's no guarantee. SDK on the flip side too, if Stanley gets named next week, you'd be kicking yourself. So I totally agree with this. I'd be going the ways of Dale or someone like that and just upgrade Perryman completely. Yep, makes it a huge valid point. What do we got here? Would it be a good idea to drop short to Fraser? Depending on short score, if he doesn't get you at like a 90-95, yeah, I'd do that. It's so hard. I don't know what the overs and unders are for that, but yeah, I'll give it just the eye test. I'll have a look at the Richmond Port game, obviously heavily because I'm a Tigers man like Swizz here, but I'll let you know what I personally think after the game tomorrow night. Max, like Dale had no kick-ins in the first and second, and some in the third, but the fourth he had like 7. How much did he have all up? I don't know if this is a quiz, but that's not bad maths at all. Something like 9. I probably butchered that because I'm not heavily invested in kick outs. Like he's just a good player all around anyway. Cheese says, not scared of the rucks he has coming up, Swizz. Yeah, that's my issue too, Cheese. Valid point. I know he gets his points from around the ground, but he could move out if getting sorted too much. I totally agree with Cheese's statement here. We are going nuts on the live tonight. I have to turn off my Wi-Fi on my phone so my internet doesn't lag. Yeah, I'm doing that there, so now it's not lagging. What do we got? You guys are going nuts in here. I can't keep up. There's only like 23 of you. You love a good Friday night feast, don't you? Jonas says Pink Toby and Peanut Adams back getting a game. I know. How's Pink Toby getting the game? And Adams, they are both so bad. They should be playing. What do you call it? WAFL, whatever it is. Anyway, what's Bill's boys got for me? One will get both STK and Fraser. I think that's too risky, to be honest, mate. I think I'd only want one or the other. Rookie coach. Did you hold? You must have held Perryman with this status here, I guess. You win some, you lose some. I blame Reef McGuinness. So I'm assuming you held Perryman for a 57. The logical idea was probably to hold your primos for at least 2 weeks because Perryman could have went nuts. We saw what people did with Chera and got rid of him after one game after 106, which is wild. But yeah, if you trade your primos, expect you to get hurt at some point. I'm turning off your Wi-Fi off the phone, so it's not going nuts. I can't keep up. Commenting on that. What's Swizz got for me? Swizz going to get better than I do. I think he does. He could probably write you a autobiography. I think that's what it's called. BFO would never change a player's role. Yeah. That's got to be sarcasm. I love the hair, mate. For a long time now. Perryman spent the first 7 minutes on the bench to start the game. Ned Long, the bloody sub, was on before him. That's how much they rate Perryman. Perryman is a trade for me. I traded him this week, luckily, just because I wanted Rankin to stop the bleeding. I needed Rankin so bad in my forward line. I didn't want to field 2 dud forward rookies or have to depend on Hewitt. Some questionable ins this week. Agreed. Very questionable. I don't understand how Bevo's still got a job. Jonas Goat, rookie coach, too good to come on the stream tonight. I'm probably going to wait for streams until I get this Optus connection because on my end, I'm lagging pretty hard here and Optus connection isn't done until next month. So I don't trust my Wi-Fi holding up and then maybe he might have to take over my stream. I think that happened once with his rookie coach. I think can you confirm you had my stream once? My internet dropped out with TPG and you just ran the show for a good 10 minutes until I got back online. And my always go-to is just jump on my phone if I have to, like 5 minutes after, not even, and I'm back on. Phone, you can't share your screen, or you probably can. I'm just not very tech-savvy. Had to buy a laptop today just to reshoot streams and whatnot, and good old Afterpay. Love it. But yeah, tell you what, Supercoach scorers this week. I think if you can get 2,000 for your buys, which I know, like a lot of your projections would be around 1,600. But if you can manage like a 2,000 or a 1,900, you'd be laughing this week. That's probably the aim for it. I've still got Rosie as my captain this week as well. I just trust him. I don't know about you, Swizz, if you're still there, but I think Swizz Rosie is going to go 130 on Richmond tomorrow night, mate, especially Adelaide Oval. I'll see what his last 3 like against Richmond too, actually. 113, 90, and a 111. I think he'll do better than that, though, to be honest. I think he'll go nuts. there's no way I'm not backing Rosie. Gut says Rosie, so I'm going to go with it. That's for sure. Oh, man, I can't even keep up. What do we got? I still love the Cox hit to like Lob doing that was amazing. Bills boys, Whitfield, Dale, Stewart, or Holmes in next week. I want ideally a top 6. I'm probably going to go Bailey Dale. He looks good. He looks juicy. Bring him in. His break even will be so low you can't lose. He's probably the more value out of those players too. He's got ceiling as well. Swizz, how funny was that cheese? Perriman awful. Yeah, Perriman's bad. He's very bad. He should have been sub. I wonder if he gets dropped. He took a nice couple marks and that was it. Jonas Stoney ins. I had ins about a dozen stubbies. I can tell. How's your AA meetings going, mate? Still holding up. CWT, what's he got here for me? Bailey Dale, lads, what a bloke. Absolutely. Just so good off half-back flank. Not accountable, but good, just super coach-wise. Bills boys, I butchered that sentence. Oh, well, don't worry. I butcher every second sentence on here because I'm reading it too fast. And I got about 4 hours sleep last night. Yeah, I like Whitfield. Sorry, Max, didn't mean to skip you. Bills, tough. Maybe just Whitfield. Yeah, I like Whitfield after his bye, obviously. Don't do this, kids. You always make me paranoid when I see this because then I actually think my internet's crashing out. If it crashes out tonight, I'll probably lose it and go play in traffic. Just kidding. Max, just the thing with Whitfield, Ash may hurt him. Not a lot, though. Yeah, but, coming last year was hurting him as well. There's a lot of halfback flankers that like the ball down Giants, so I don't think Ash will. I think they'll distribute it 50-50 between those two, Max, but definitely a valid point. Excuse me. Rookie coach, Jonas, I could get on. Well, rookie coach, is my stream lagging on your end? Because my end, it is diabolical. Bills boys, was Abs crazy for trading Chera to Dunkley this week? Brad, don't put me in the hot seat, but I think yes. And if he's watching this, my apologies. But yes, I do think it was crazy. But I won't back out of a question. I'm not going to sit on the fence. In saying that, he'll probably still finish top 100 no matter what anyway. So, yeah, he's crazy. But if he's anyone to pull something off for a structural reason, he's probably the guy to do it. But yeah, absolutely insane. Swizz, yeah, he was, Bill. Been some interesting chats about it with him. Yeah, I know. I've been reading him today, and I feel bad for him for doing that. But yeah, he's a gun. Skizfit, Skull and Nank VC into. Yeah, you've always got a bit of a pod VC and C option Skiz. I like it. Oh, no, it is lagging hard. Okay, that's fantastic. That's what I want. Not. Are you off the Wi-Fi on that? And can you turn off my PlayStation 5? Because that's got the internet running that. I'm running too many things on the internet. That's what it is, to be honest. I got the Dunks as the C. Sorry, what do you got? Max, I got Dunks as C. NPC. Oh, no. Is this my inbox? Is this bad, Swizz? Am I in trouble? Oh, I'm not in trouble. I thought I said something I couldn't say. I'm on StreamYard, Swizz. StreamYard's pretty good. This is, do I get Optus internet in April 19th, so there won't be any lagging after that. Whereas at the moment, TBG is lagging so hard. It's like sitting behind a grammar doing 60 and 100 zone, merging onto the freeway. So I just checked I think I sent it to you anyway. Send me the link, mate. All right. Give me a sec. I'm not tech savvy. Bear with me, Skiz. Sorry, not Skiz, Swizz. I cannot read. I'm in. Oh, Swizz, you're going to get excited for this. I'm going to invite you via the laptop. Swizz, can you send me your email via Twitter? So I'll send it through there. It's going to be funny. Oh, man. Just waiting for my bloody thing to go. All right, I'll send that to you shortly, Swizz. Just check your DM. All right, there we go. I got it now. All right, bear with me. I'll invite you to this. There's going to be a lot of questions to answer here, Swizz. So feel free to answer them and jump on them when you can. Give me a second. Bloody hell, you guys are going nuts in here. All right. Excuse me. They better not be sharing my bloody Gmail thing right now. Bloody hell. All right. Let me open something up. Jonas. You guys are laughing at each other. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to set this up for Swizzo. Oh, God. Don't tell me I lost it. No, I haven't lost it. Still loading. Give me a second. Jeez, you guys are way too quick in these chats here. Shorty's team in tatters, Finlayson and Flynn got dumped quicker than Shorty on a blind date. Good call, mate. Absolute ripper call. All right. Bloody Twitter. I'm under pressure here. Forever for it to load to the link. This year's Jonas is just laughing at you. All right, I'm going to send you the link. Hopefully this works. Hey, bear with me, Swizz. I'm probably one of the worst at technology. Tell me this works because I'm not sending it direct from my laptop. My laptop's being way too slow, so it's going through my phone. All right, mate. Tell me if that went through. I've just sent it to you now, mate. So it should be in your DMs on Twitter. Okay. While that's coming through, I'll be able to see when you pop up on stage. Sorry for the delay, fellas. This technology and me just do not collide very well. Oh my God. It's doing it again. All right, cool. I'm sick of the internet lagging that hard. I called up TBG twice and told them to cancel it because this is just ridiculous. The only person in the house using is 2 other people, and I'm the third. It's definitely lagging. I should be able to see you when you get into the chat below the screen too. Max, Bill's go on Dale roll is amazing. Yeah, the roll for Dale has always been pretty good the last couple of years. 100%. Don't worry, I haven't cut out. I was just trying to send him a bloody link. All right. Hopefully that's come through. I'm going Dale. Max, I would too, mate. I'd definitely go Dale. Brad usually pulling off for structural reasons. Yeah, I normally are for my team at the start, especially start. You just want to get it right before going and not getting it. I'm just going to ask him, did you? Try the link again. All right. 1 sec. All right. I'm going to log into my bloody Twitter. Bear with me, people in the chat, to invite Swizz in here. I haven't logged in to Twitter on this bloody account, so it's going to be fun. I'm hearing Bailey Smith will be awayed out tomorrow against St Kilda. He's picked up calf injury, didn't train today. Big setback for the Cats. No way. That's got to be a joke. If Bailey Smith's not playing tomorrow, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. This is what the boys in the chat have just said right now. No way. Fader's bailed out by Bailey Smith. Yeah, agreed. 100%. I don't know why, but I can't even log on to bloody Twitter right now. Why is it so slow? Let's try again, Swizz. If Bailey Smith is laid out like they're saying, I'm going to be so mad. Let's try this again, Swizz. If Bailey Smith gets not named, I'm going to be annoyed because what do you do? Like, it's best 18. But then people get another look at it so they can upgrade to other rookies that they may have missed. So let off if you didn't start him, and if he is laid out, you're gifted there. But it's whatever. All right, let's see if I can get you in. All right, Swizz, try that one. I've just sent it to you again. I'm going to log into Twitter and then do it that way if I need to. Worst case scenario. It says something about the calf. I'm not sure if it's actually true though. I think I can have multiple people in this, so if I can get that working, be laughing. All right, bear with me. So if Bailey Smith is done, are you sending the browser link? Hang on, Swizz, I'll find out. I'll send it from my laptop. I just got to sign into my laptop. Not working all good. Damn it. Bloody laptop's not set up for this. That's my issue. I'm always getting stitched up. Technology's not my friend. I'll give it one more crack, Swizz, and if you're there, you're there. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I didn't come prepared for that. Stuff you, StreamYard, for making shit so complicated. I won't be able to send it to you, Swizz. I'll work on that tomorrow, and I'll make sure I can invite guests. That's a stitch up and a half. All right. Anyway, apologies. Abs is unapologetic himself. What makes him good? He himself says he never gets anything right. Fair call. I did see that. He copped a lot of stick for it too. Bills boys, yeah, I think I will, Max. Now I've got to catch up to the comments. Sorry for everyone waiting for that. It wouldn't send me a bloody link through. It only sent me like a web browser thing, and that was it. Damn it. Max, Bills don't need him as a pod. Dale won't be a pod after this week. Anyway, Max, I think it would be in like 10% of the sides at the end of this. Technology at its best. It's actually frying me. I couldn't log into my Twitter from here because I can't remember my password. I haven't signed in that long. I tried it 6 times and still failed, and I was hoping I wasn't sharing the screen for that because that would have been awkward. Bills boys, I think George and Shorty both have Flynn and Finlayson. And watch, yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have to watch that preview for George's team then because he'll be raging. He'll be doing like hippo type rage there. Bills, Flynn in R2. Yeah, that's wild stuff. I could never advocate for Flynn R2. Too risky for me. Swizz, Bailey Smith out. Okay, this is what we were confirming in chat before. It sucks. I'm so mad at that. Swizz. Sorry I couldn't get you on either. Stupid technology is not my finest thing. Maybe I should be playing lawn bowls. Last thing about Dale. Thinking about going him now because he can hit 700k. Look, if he goes 600k, you're keeping him anyway, and you're not worried about that. He's only going to be up an extra 80k. But I'll just pick on him because he's a pod. Even with the people putting him in, I still think he'll be less than 10% after next week. Out, says Swizz. Feel for that. Sorry that I couldn't get you in here. We'll do it next time. No, Skizz Fits, you get it, Jonas. He's laughing. His face off. Yeah, no. Yeah, it probably was. You'd never know down in Geelong. It gets snowy. Smith out, it okay. Yeah, no, at least it's best 18. That's the main thing. Why is he out? It's a calf. CH, what's going on, mate? How you going? Heard he was a sore, possibly true. Yeah, I heard. No, it's calf. It's calf. It's been confirmed, apparently. Smith to play, I think. No, it's literally been reported. Mitch Cleary says Swizz, so yeah. Swizz says so. Mitch Cleary says so. I'm backing it. Calf injury. That's so annoying. Gifted if you didn't start him. It's fair enough, though. It's whatever with Supercoach. Make me want to risk. It makes me valid for ranking, that's for sure. Jeez, we need the Swizz and Brad matchup. I'll invite him Sunday night if he's not doing anything. I apologise I couldn't get a link sent out to him. My logins X won't work. The missus are laughing at me because I'm so useless of bloody passwords and stuff that it's just typical Brad things on a Friday night, I suppose. I don't know what I'm meant to do with that. I still can't remember the password. It's been that long. It's so annoying. Like, I don't know how many passwords I've got, but it's got to be too many. It should be the same for everything. But I continuously make this mistake, and once you transfer all your stuff over, you forget because you never have to sign in again. So it will happen. We'll make that happen, Swizz. We're both Tigers nuts. So sorry, stream. Yeah, sorry, Swizz. This is anyway. Bowie's moved out. Closey will come in. What's Closey got to? You talking about the Gold Coast Closey? No, it can't be. No. We're talking about Cats. My apologies. This is not relevant to Supercoach. I don't think that's why I sort of missed that. But yeah, sound the alarm. It is very annoying. I hope we beat your Port tomorrow, mate. If you do, there'll be a meltdown in Adelaide. And you guys might drive to Punt Road. Rookie coach Baz Adam saved. Just rookie corrections this week. Yeah, stuff you, rookie coach. Go jump at the gym. I'm joking. Are we doing a gym sesh this weekend, by the way, rookie coach? Wants to go. Yeah, Baz meltdown over here. Bloody Baz meltdown. I chose to go on a live stream over bloody Borderlands tonight, so you guys better be happy. So give us a like for jumping on here instead of Borderlands with my mate on Xbox. He missed 2 weeks earlier in 2023, also with a calf. Danger. Yeah, I know. Wait. Rookie coach says no Swizz and Brad and rookie 3-way. No, I can't even get any invites on there. I haven't set up. Mrs. looking confused. I haven't set up my Twitter on here, so I can't send the link from there. So I was trying to send the link from my phone instead, but it was just sending in the browser instead. So yeah, it can't happen tonight. We might have to be Sunday night if you lads are available. We'll jump on a stream. I also want to get Hippo involved too on a stream. I just want to see like a raid for his team. He loves a good rage. I think there'll be a lot of testosterone in the room if I can get Hippo in the live stream as well. You guys will love that. We can just go out for a rocket about our Supercoach players. Hopefully he's got Tommy Stewart. I'll have to look at his side. Bills boys, Kako better turn up this week. This news. Oh, Kako won't turn up. You'd have to kick 6 for that, mate. G'day CH. Jonas. Quick forget password, send an email to the phone. Yeah, but it's lagging so hard. It'll probably take me till 2027 for me to send him a bloody link, and by then he's probably gone to bed. I think Bills might delete Supercoach. His next video is going to be interesting. He would never delete Supercoach. I'm guaranteed he sleeps with a laptop under his arm, dreaming about Adelaide players to bring in next week. Well, I do too. Richmond players to bring in next week, but I've got no one on the cards. Short can get stuffed. Yes to the gym. Yes, sweet as. Let's do that. We'll do a gym sesh, mate. Maybe I should, Jonas, now that I've caught up to the comments, maybe I should try to log into my Twitter and see if I can send links and see who's floating about, and if people are floating, then jump in, see how you go. I'll do the forgot your password bullshit. It's so annoying doing the forgot your password. Like, when do I not forget my password? But yeah, that Baz News is huge. He's in like 63% of size, so that's a huge get out of jail card. If you're that 30-something% that don't own him, you just upgrade your rookies and your players that you need around that and not worry about it. He's dreaming about winning Supercoach. Sucks to wake up to reality. Yeah, well, I'm doing the same because I'm yeah. Well, I think as content creators, we all dream about winning Supercoach. If I won Supercoach, I don't know what I'd do. I'd go on a holiday. I don't need a new car or nothing like that, but I think I'd go on a holiday for a couple of weeks and take my boy. McIntosh, hate the headband. Think he's one of the biggest passengers in our grand finals. Kicks it out in the full. I know there's other Richmond fans that like McIntosh, but I've never been a fan, never will. Can't convince me otherwise. I just think his disposal efficiency's just up there with one of the shittest in the game I've ever seen him. Other than that, I don't know. Tagging Cripps and he still drops a 120. There's nothing much I think of McIntosh. Don't know if that was just trying to bait me because you guys know how much I'm not a massive fan. I think we should be playing the youth. I don't think there's any benefit in playing a guy that's 33 years old in the midfield getting the CBAs. Bloody ridiculous. And he's wearing a head. This is the point. He looks like a bloody tennis ball. Got a headband. No, I get that it's to protect the sweat in his eyes and the sunscreen, but man, just hang up the boots mid-season so we can get a mid-season draft pick that's, a talented 19, 20-year-old kid that we can play in the side rather than an expired wingman from 5 years ago. Jonas, who was the fork tonight with the headbands? I think that was Oscar Baker, mate. I don't understand the bloody reason for headbands. Down here in Geelong, all the Cats players have headbands. They were bloody ridiculous. Like, I hate it. It looks stupid. Just get a haircut, mate. If you can't see your hair's in your eyes, just get a haircut. What do? Sit when you piss down? It was definitely bait. I know it was, Bill. So that's why I just kept going on with it because I love to get it off my chest. Oscar Baker. Yeah, Oscar Baker looks like a flog. He looks like, I don't know, looks like he sells chips for a living, which is really weird to say. Tommy Stewart, that is your doppelganger. You're definitely Tommy Stewart. Who's my doppelganger, rookie coach? Give me one. Don't tell them the one I came with the gym. They'll think I'm even a bigger flog than what I already am because we won't name the player that I identify as same height, same build, etc. I'll get so much shit for it. Jonas, yeah, the Baker boy, Bailey Smith too. Yeah. Oh, Bailey Smith looks like that bloody. What's that? That long-haired dude. What's that Netflix show? And the name's 4 or whatever it was. Stranger Things. Who's the main character of Stranger Things? That one with the little mo and a blonde hair. Looks like Bailey Smith, and he's always staring in the leather jacket. Like, that looks like Bailey Smith. That's his doppelganger. Bloody whatever. No, you can type it out, rookie coach. It's fine. I'll actually probably think it's funny, to be honest, if you do. Go. That's the Skiz Fits. Baker looks like he was picked up off the street. He actually does. He looks like he's the janitor off the street. Just, yeah, I don't know. Got a lot of run, but I think he's just VFL material or wifey material with that headband. Who knows? What else we got? Rookie coach Dan was about to type it out. Yeah. Yes, this was about the player we were discussing. So I was just taking the piss. I go to this comment and I'll go back up. I was like to him at the gym the other day. I was like, I'm pretty sure I look like Josh Hunt, same height, same build, everything. I haven't shaved my head or nothing, but if you look at Josh Hunt and then put a photo of me and him together, that's what you're probably going to get. That's my doppelganger. Same build. Just kidding. Probably get unliked for that, but so yeah. Cheese. I'm trying to over to 2 downgrades next week. Don't shoot me, boys, but I'll be going back. That's a good trade, Cheese. That's a bloody excellent trade. You can go stuff yourself, Skiz Fits. Bloody go play with some DJ decks or something. Kelly Underwood, I hate her. I can't do it. I can't listen to her. It's like listening to nails on a chalkboard, mate. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. Just stay in your lane, make us a sandwich, whatever. Cheese. Bailey Smith is who's right for next week over Finn. Yeah, probably Finn if he's got calf issues. Cheese. Rookie coach. Yep. I went to that comment. My apologies. Jonas Goat, no. Oh, yuck. No way. I don't know how she got a job, but I don't want to know how she got a job, to be honest. Skiz on Jacks. Yeah, that's true. You are a bit of a Sons of Anarchy sort of prototype there. Skiz Fits. Oh, man. I've still got flashbacks of Rory Lobb punching Mason Cox in the head. That will forever be my favourite footy highlight, along with Dusty shrugging off Dangerfield in the pocket for his 4th goal in the 4th quarter. Amazing. You know what's weird, hey? Skiz Fits and Swizz. Listen to Sam Waywell on an interview. Close your eyes. This is not getting weird. How much does this sound like Dustin Martin? If you close your eyes and listen to Sam Waywell, I'm probably butchering his surname, you can hear Dusty voice. I know it sounds bloody stupid. If anyone want to do that, you'll think I'm crazy, but you listen to it, he actually sounds like Dusty. It's weird. It's definitely weird. FPL, I don't think she is a part of Fox commentary anymore. Haven't heard her this season. Thank God. She was awful. I'm never one to beat around the bush when it comes to this stuff. I've never liked her, never will. I just think she's appalling as a commentator. She was a DEI. I have no idea what that means. DEI appointment. What's that mean? Do you know? Hello, Colin. Nice to see some new ones in the chat too. I'm just going to get the missos to Google that because I've no idea what that means. Welcome aboard too, mate. I love seeing some new faces out here. It's really nice. I know I say some wild stuff and probably a little bit hated on some of the comments, but I'll never back down from speaking my mind. Jonas, lube smacked. Yeah, I probably not worded like that, Jonas, but yeah, just it's nice to see him just sit on the bench with a scuffed face. Yaron's back. I love the little pitch in down there too. Finn has the Hawks and West Coast. Yeah, then the Saints. Take that to the bank then. I've already got Finney. I think he's a great shout. FPL, let her commentate AFLW. Yeah, I can't watch that either. I know it's probably not the best thing to say on my YouTube channel, but I can't watch that. I'll never make fantasy content to do with that. I'm just going to keep it real because I'll never make content that's not Supercoach. AFL Supercoach, that is. That's the only subject I'm sticking to for the channel. I don't know, no appeal. I'd rather watch the EPL. Sorry, FPL. Max, you see that Harley Reid is going off $2 million from Essendon. That's ridiculous. That's overs. That's something St Kilda would do. For a guy that gets like 10 touches and a goal, that's overs. He just plays for his Hawks and he's one goal a game. I think he's a tad overrated. But yeah, it's whatever. He'll come into his own. If he was in a good side, he'd be a better player. Diversity, equality, and inclusion. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Colin. Thank you for that. I'm not the coolest when it comes onto that, so I appreciate that. That makes so much more sense. There's one that's okay. I forget a name. There's one that I don't mind, but sometimes I tune out a little bit. Cheese, Reed. Yeah, you guys need. Do you guys need another midfielder? Probably not. Cheese, Max. I'm not sure, to be honest. I have issues with his attitude and a lack of effort, but if he plays Dons, could see that improve. Yeah, he's definitely got an attitude problem. Reminds me of Horn Francis at North. No ice baths. What about IRL? Considering I have no idea what that is, I'd probably not. Like I'm not a cricket man, or I watch some Premier League, but that's about it. So yeah, I probably couldn't dabble into anything else. And the other thing is, I don't know if some of these like the content throughout the season can get taxing, and you're putting out a lot of streams and videos, previews, and whatnot. It's nice to have 6 months off of the year of just chilling out. If I was to do something as a second channel, it'd probably be a gym channel, but more of a hobby again. Something I can just upload whenever, because 6 months of footy is a lot come the end of it. So I probably wouldn't dabble into anything that's off season from footy, because then you've never got time to yourself and your kids, Jonas, I'll probably finish his stream in 40 minutes as the maximum. At midnight we'll cut it off and go to bed. You guys are thriving this one, 31 on, so love that. Give us a like as well for doing another back-to-back stream tonight. Jonas says, Cheese Moera was useless. Yeah, this is Jonas's little pod pick. I watched him live a couple of years ago. Bloke was a jet, sidestepping quick as. Now he didn't even want the ball. Very disappointing. Yeah, you fell into that one, didn't you? Oh, you win some, you lose some, Jonas. Max, he's the best. So he says he's best mates with Caddy and Xavier's sister. Oh, there you go. There's some goss. Yeah, fair enough. I wonder what's going on there, Mr. Reed. The hair's annoying. I'm not saying I hate long hair, rookie coach, but there's something about some of these players that you're like, what are you doing? Yeah, Cheese. Yeah, I know Dersma. Yeah, you guys know more insight about these players than what I do. Excuse me. In real life. I'm going to have to Google that. Someone spell these out for me sometimes. Oh, that's what it means, right? Oh my God. What about real life content? So like vlogging, this is what we're talking about today, actually. I don't know if my wife is as interesting as a shorty, but yeah, I've thought about that sort of stuff too. Sorry, Bills boys, I'm not up to speed with some slang. I probably should be, but Supercoach Pro in the gym series, I wouldn't mind doing some of that stuff, honestly. I'm already down 8 kilos in 5 or 6 weeks. I've gone from 85 to 77 kg, so I wouldn't mind doing a bit of a gym thing. Mine's mainly to do with my diet, though, when I do these kind of shreds. Don't know if you can tell on the face in the last month, but it's definitely paying off. Max, Cheese, where Zach turns into Zach. Sorry, Zach turns into Scott from Pies. All right, they're talking about some Essendon trade plans between them. Swizz, what have you got, Swizz, for me? Imagine if the Cats brought in Stanley. Oh, my God. If that happens, that would be an absolute trap for SDK owners. You'd want to bail out so quickly. Home's definitely getting tagged now. Yeah, true that. Good point, Swizzo. Very huge point. If Baz is definitely out, he's getting tagged. Jonas Swizz, it would be so Scott to bring in the mask at the last minute. Skiz, that would be glorious. Swizz, sorry, Skiz, Swizz, far out. So many S's in there. Travis, what's going on, Travis? Will Day, he should be out of your side. That's what he should get. He should get K kicked out of there. That's what he should be doing. He's useless. Will Day, he was a preseason trap too. Happy to call that a bit early. He can get sacked. Glad I didn't pick him though. Glad 41% wasn't me. Geez, is Holmes really that damaging of a guy? He kicks like me. Yeah, probably same if you've seen Shorty's goal kicking videos. I'm no good. I'm just there for the fun. And I still nailed second place. Swizz 26. Jonas 100%. This sends STK down back. Oh, you're onto something here. Oh no. STK, anyone that's brought him in, buy a tissue box, and it's not because you're going to get excited. It's quite the opposite. Bills, Will Day is getting sacked. Yep, agreed. There's going to be a lot of Day owners that want to jump off that train before he gets the Giants Bedford tag. I doubt he gets sacked. I meant sacked from Supercoach sides, by the way, not real life. Travis. Max, why did people go Day? You could see that it was going to get tagged a lot. Yeah, don't know. Round zero traps, it always happens. I can't say there's been a season where I haven't fallen into a trap. I just fell into the Perryman trap, so I can't get on too much of a high horse here. It's definitely got some fail starting picks. So, I mean, people started Gus Sanders. Who else? Short. There's a lot of skeptical players early on, but we all know that they can all bounce back too. But yeah, Day for me, just I don't know. Not for me. Hindsight sometimes. Bill says, Travis, nah, as I'm trading because he sucks. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. Jonas, you and your wild comments should get. I should always slowly read your stuff, mate. Mate, you're funny. Yarn, go nuts, Nevitt. Yeah, Nevitt's hopefully doesn't have a quiet first quarter again. It's your time to shine and make us cash over the next few weeks. Agree. This could trade up. So this could change up some trades, I reckon, for people. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I got rid of Perryman tonight, though. Perryman didn't even break even, and he's got the buy. So, yeah, Perryman's definitely a get rid of. He's in like 30-something% sides. I don't know, something like that. Screwed up. I bought in this. Oh no, you can undo the trade by trading that player back to your original player bills. So it's not too late to do that. I'd give you a tutorial, but my internet's lagging hard. All day wanted to make like 10k. I was hoping for a quick 80. Yeah, it's not worth it, is it, for Day? Swizz. Yeah, I agreed. But watch Scott start Nevitus. Don't say that. If he starts him as sub, I'll go down to Coles and Belmont and I'll put Scott in the boot. Travis, watch on Zach Bailey. Why is Zach Bailey? Fill us in, Trav. I think he does come in SD. Oh no, don't do this to me. Bills, Jonas Goat need Dale, so Day has to go. Fair point. You guys are just chatting amongst yourselves here. Fair. Trap, says Max. Jonas. Bills boys, yeah, Dale is looking good for next week. Oh, don't get me excited about Dale. I want to bring him in, but I've just got no one to bring him in for. Swizz26 says to Bills, you should be right with Marshall. Who knows what the Cats do last minute? Always makes a last minute move. He does. He's like me with my Supercoach side on a Sunday evening. Very much the same. She says, so I actually bought in Perryman to give me 2 crap scores and trade him out after losing 5k. Brilliant. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, that's for sure. That's one you definitely lost, unfortunately. Bills, my original player was Brad. True. Yeah, bloody Perriman. Perriman stuffs us all over. I'm lucky I traded him out before he's 50. Yaron, no Swizz. Travis, what he got for me? 106 against Swans. He has the role to go big with the fixture. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder what my side looks like now with Basilenka out. I don't know if I should adjust my trades around a little bit now and have a tinkle with it. I might log into my Supercoach and have a look because we've already seen all the scores from today's games. Let's have a gaze at the team, see if I'll share that instead. And gonna have to put Bailey Smith to the bench. Hopefully Cotton On are paying for his match payments. Bloody Cat's getting investigated for a number of things, but Jesus. So many dodgy things in footy. And this is always swept under the rug. It's just wild times. If you're an AFL player, you get looked after so bad. In a good, just in a stupid way. Well, we're on 33 lives at the moment. So it's just good chatting. What has he got? Just chatting trip with all you guys instead of trying to actually host a pod. Yeah, I know. Yeah, nah, you can put as much output as you want there, Swizz. My computer is loving the lagging in my comments bringing up, but it's fine. Internet comes in next month, mate, so I'll be struggling this month, but then after that it should be fine. Max says, bye guys, thanks for the chat, Brad, and everyone, no worries anytime, mate. Heart emojis too. Go Dons. Hopefully you guys win against Adelaide tomorrow, mate. If you're still around, Max, how you going tomorrow? It says Swizz. I don't know, it says how it goes here. Swizz, 20% Supercoach, 80%. Yeah, literally. Jonas, who do you support? He's a Blues man, I thought. Bills boys, Selwood getting paid extra. Yeah, no, tell me about it. Under the table, without a doubt. Bullshit. How do you take away their 2022 premiership? Jonas, Swizz, I support the Tiger Cones going back to back for the wooden spoons. I'm pretty sure he goes for Blues, Swizz. He's just mad that Carlton got done. Carlton are the victim of their own coach. Max, Swizz, no, but I'm watching at home the fam. That's a win. It's always a win watching at fam. So important. Underrated too, I reckon. Michael Ward, the pyramid hold didn't work. Yeah, it definitely didn't. There's reason for trading him next week, 100%, mate. Swizz, thought you did at Jonas trying to catch a game this year. Oh, he's saying you want to catch a game this year with your Jonas. Sorry, a bit slow here. Michael, damn, the Dogs were robbed hard. Absolutely, they were robbed to like a bank robbery back in the 1920s. Bailey Dale 141 and Baz 08 out. My week couldn't get any better as Dale started and Baz fade. Oh my god. You're still gonna have to waste a trade to bring in Baz, but yeah, well done to you, bastard. Well done, CWT. Looking good. Potentially, once he gets rid of Peatling. Just trying to stir him up, but he's got a bloody good side. I've seen it on Twitter. It's a very good side. The Harley Reid emoji man. Jeez, well, we're all just playing for second. That's what I'm not here for. I'm here to play first, and that's it. If you're not first, you're last. Like that movie with Will Ferrell. Same here. Oh, you guys got off lucky as bugger. What happened to Smith? He's getting investigated. What? He's not getting investigated. Someone else getting investigated, I thought. Anyway, but read too much into that. Zorko or Dunks for captain this week? I think Dunks. Geez, I think don't overthink that one. I think you just go Dunks. You full send it. Swizz says Dunks too, so we're both on the Dunks train for that. I wouldn't be bringing in Dunks if I'm a viewer at home for that money, but Cheese started him, so he's a smart man. 1% owned. He was telling us all preseason. I don't know how he's so criminally not owned, and he was right already. Peeling was picked up with the rubbish on Tuesday. What a waste of a pick. Yeah, Tuesday's rubbish day down here, and it's a Wednesday for me down in the hood. Jeez, I have a thing with captaining someone after a huge score. Oh no, you believe in that superstition? Yeah. Oh mate, don't believe in that. Don't worry about the superstitious things. Just go for home. Go send it for Dunks. You just be doing one of these ones, the baseball. Bang, bang, gone. See you later. Excuse me. Jonas, I'm going Gone C this week. Everyone else? Nah, I don't know why people are going Gorn. He's up against Tristan Cherry. So, no for me, Jonas, but you've pulled many rabbits out of hats before. Travis says, Neil bounce back. Yes, I think so, mate. I definitely think so. He will bounce back. I wouldn't even trade him. Big call against X-Men. Agreed. Tristan Cherry might even take him to the cleaners. Mark my word. You guys are still flat out here. I traded Perryman and D-Mac to Rosie Baylor Smith, who now has become Will Ashcroft. Interesting. I wonder why Will. Is it just because of the fixture that Brizzy have? Because Will only scored like a 70-80 against Sydney. So, interesting. I don't like the Bills boys says I don't like Cheese. Nah, Dunks is going to kill it. Yep, so we're all agreed about Dunks. He should captain. What VC there. Bills, Klein Oliver, 100. I think bang on 110 Bills. I'm just going to say even. I'm going to call that one even if I'm banking. Don't forget to give us a sneaky like in the stream tonight. This is instead of playing Xbox with my mate, and there's going to be fun explaining that to him. He already knows what time the game finishes, so Cheese, I assume he does, but I'm very superstitious, can't help it. Don't stand under any ladders. Swizz, what has you got? They watch like 10 lines go 100, with their best being like 125. Yeah, it could evenly be distributed like that as well, Swizz. Good point. Very good point, mate. Charge. Oh, hello. It's been a while since I've seen you. Pretty good wave there. Who do you think would be top 6 defenders? Oh, man. All right. Give me a second. All right. I was not expecting this question. I'll definitely answer it, though. Top 6. Oh, I think Zorko will, regardless of role, if his role stays in the back line, I think Zorko finishes 1. 2, Sheasel. 3, Lockie Whitfield. 4, Max Holmes. 5, Jordan Clark. 6, Bailey Dale. That would be my 6, I think. There's no one I really left out that I think can go match those guys. It's the mid-pricer in there. I think Roberts would be about 10, but probably the 06, mate. Hopefully I haven't missed anyone, Taj. Zorko the Magnificent go 200 this week. He potentially could, even if they play him forward, he could. I don't know when Flanders comes back, Jonas. Garen, ordinary first game. I love that. Now the juicy draw. Yeah, exactly. Juicy draw. That's what you want. You're now picking them for that. Clayton 72 this week. Well, you better trade him than against North. It's not going to be a wet game, I don't think, is it? Bills, the Magnificent. We're talking about Zorko here. Okay. Hiswa. What's going on, Hiswa? Never seen you before. Yeah, you going. Who would you rather, Lindsay, O'Sullivan, or King and Whale as a mid rookie? Whale 1, Lindsay 2, Sutherland 3. That's what I'm going to go with, mate. I had to think about that question a lot. I think Whale will get DPP and be a handy F6, to be honest. I really like Whale as a pick. King Whale. For a second, I thought it was two different players, and then I realised what you meant. How good was his goals too, Whale? Just, I love the pick. As super coach, could go nuts this year, pun intended. Geez, for people who trade out Pyramid to Baz, what do you think they should do? Jesus, the hard questions. Probably upgrading Perryman to a bona fide premium in the back line. So I wouldn't worry about targeting anyone in the forward line at this point. Unless you miss Rankin. But backline players that haven't played and aren't on the bye. Maxi Holmes might get tagged, as Swizz was saying, so maybe not there. Jordan Clark, but no, he could get tagged this week. Sheasel, if you got that much money. Tommy Stewart, I don't mind. He's not too far from Pyramid. Like, it's still, you're going to pay 83k or something. And I don't mind a few pod picks. If you want to go down the Kane Farrell pick, I don't mind that at all. Christian Salm's not too bad of a pick too. It just depends how long Stephen May's out because of the kickouts. Fraser's already played, so you've missed that. Nick Blakey has a buyer, so I'd probably recommend him. Could probably go for broke and go for a pod. I wouldn't hate a pod either. I like a Kane Farrell pick too. I wouldn't mind seeing what he does against Richmond. Nas is solid. Worrell's too much. Like, he takes some kickouts, but he's like 195 or something like that. He's too big for a smoky pick. Rampy's always a preseason trap. The Conning, not confident of Stanley coming back soon at some point. Yeah, that's a hard one. Or you just grab a rookie in the back line like a Bice and then use the money elsewhere in your midfield or your forward line. Speaking of what, who did nuts in the forward line? Sam Darcy went 117 tonight. Schultz 107. Interesting. It's a very tough one, actually. Or you use the money in your forward line instead. Instead of going Baz, I'd go for maybe a pod pick. Just go against the crowd and do something juicy. Let's have a look who I'd grab around the same price. I don't like Simpkin. Jack Graham. Could be a shout for 376. I don't hate it. I like his partner, Liam Baker, a little bit better, but he's more expensive in the forward line. I don't really like Zach Bailey or Rochelle as much as some do. Rochelle maybe more than Zach Bailey, just because Zach Bailey does these games. Luke Jackson, if you needed to cover Flynn, wouldn't be the worst option. You could play him in the ruck and then play him forward. He'd probably be thereabouts of top 8 by the end of the season anyway. Apart from that, I'd have to see someone's team completely to know where to go with that one. Jeez, that's a hard one. It's so team dependent. Or you just pick a rookie like Nod or Levi Ashcroft or someone you missed that you could use that cash for and bring in maybe 2 players that are expensive and bank some cash. So maybe use the boost if you have to get out of it to upgrade Perryman to a primo on the back line or upgrade him to a midfield primo. That's a hard one to answer, Cheese, to be honest. Bills, I don't really like Cheese. I think Abs did that. He sold the farm. I'm not sure when Flanders is coming back, Jonas. Geez, also, who do we like more for a VC? Probably Dawson, in my opinion, mate. Flanders, no idea when Flanders gets back. I'm not putting Flanders in there because I don't know how long he's injured for, so I haven't put him in my top 6, Taj and everyone else that was hearing my explanation. Michael, happy to fade Baz at this stage. Reckon his year will be punched with outs. Oh, I hope not, mate. If I can make money from him, then swap him out, I will. Taj has been a while, mate. In for another big year. Absolutely, mate. 100%. Yeah, I recognise a lot of you that come back from previous seasons or previous streams. I'm normally pretty good at recognising. Jonas was going to bring in Whitfield next week, but Dale at his price might be better. Yeah, I probably like Dale at this point for his price point, and yeah, he's going to be a good pod as well. Says Bills as well, same. You guys are going nuts. Still, don't forget to give us a like and sub if you haven't already. You'll be notified when I release videos and live streams. Bills, save 65k, so it might be worth it. It will be worth it, I think. I think Dale's a safe pick now. Salem is cooked, don't go there. Don't know. Salem's always been a guy that can get to a good enough price tag for you to then grab somebody else at worst case scenario. I don't know. He's just been injury riddled. I don't know. I still don't mind it, like for the price. I don't hate it. Travis, Shees, Orko, Dale, Nass, Holmes, Whitfield, my top 6. I don't know if Nass is going to be in there. That's the only one I really don't agree with. He just hasn't got the ceiling for it, but he'll be thereabouts. Probably because he scored like a 77 last week, Michael, I think. North Melbourne. I was hot on Luke Parker all preseason, and then I just couldn't grab him. No one's talking about Parker because he got a 69. Michael, that's probably why. Nass, really? Yeah, as well, I was saying I can't see Nass. But that's fine. Look, everyone's entitled to their opinion too. Like, there's a lot of things I say that you probably don't agree on, but there's a lot of things you might. So it's a matter of opinion. But yeah, I'd take Clark over Nass too. I forgot about putting Clark in there. I don't know if I put him as my top 6 there. I just forgot I had him already. Andrew, is Whippy going to be a top 8 mid? Probably not when Bont and Trelaw return, but if you started him, you're laughing. I thought about starting him, but I thought he's one concussion from a retirement. Geez, I think Whitfield is too. What do you got? I think Whitfield is too good not to get. Even though he costs extra, he's definitely top 6. I already have him. Yeah, you do. You do have a good pod, Geez. I think there's a few of you that run a lot of pods. It makes your team a lot more nicer to look at than just all these cookie cutter sides. I want to see what Shorty's done for his rage trades. He's done a YouTube short on it. This is funny ads.
Number 1 last night on the teams. Now he's dropped, bro. It's cool.
Oh, Shorty's reaction is gold.
Just for full clarity, guys, that's my old laptop. Shorty didn't actually crack it, don't worry. But what would I actually do? Or what am I doing? You can really only upgrade. It's got to be Cherry, Gorn, DeConing. Can't do DeConing.
He's mad at the Flynn. He's mad at Flynn for getting dropped.
Honestly, with best 18 scoring and the buy, I'm probably just going to have to hold him. Harry Boyd dropped as well. Crazy, but yeah.
He's lost it.
I might downgrade Will Day or Perryman, depending on how a few things go this week. And then we're just going to have to go Flynn to Cherry next week. But
Flynn to Cherry next week for Shorty. Okay, interesting. I'm going to have to message him later and ask him how Flynn's going. Yeah, wild times, especially if you started Flynn at R2. Feel for you. Get back into the comments, and then we'll go for another 10, 15 and call it night. Every time I say that, we go for another half. A Pies fan here, says Andrew. I'm glad I didn't start Dacos or Houston. Going to be great trade-ins, though. Yeah, yep, I agree. Houston probably didn't deserve an 81, if I'm honest, Andrew. But yeah, you guys, a lot of free kicks, but a win's a win for the Pies, mate. So you'll take that any day to the bank. Dacos is always going to be a good pick. But yeah, you'd be stoked right now. Jay, regret not trading out Perryman, but his cash will be handy next week. Yeah, I think a lot of people will, but you did the logical choice by holding your primos for a second week. I don't know, actually, this Dogs midfield rotation will be interesting. Bont's one of the best players in the game. How can you take Weber and Ed out? Fraser's going to go out, mate, for sure. Shaw comes off a career year two. They're probably playing Weber, Bont, and Richards. Richards got the speed to break away the game. Bont could probably play a little bit more forward when he comes back injured as well. So I don't see Richards coming out of that midfield. He's too good. He's Dacos like. Maybe round 6, depending how much he goes down and what his break even is. He's just looking every week for his break even, and if you think he's going to hit the break even, grab him in before then. Jonas, Shorty, the Sock King, poor advice. Oh, you can't give him that. Need to leave the flags open for Briggs in a few weeks. I don't really rate Briggs. I think if you tie up your flex on a ruckman too, you can't swap out any midfielders. Like putting a ruckman flex feels like you can't rotate a Ned. I don't know, an O'Driscoll, Sardis type. Whereas if you put a midfielder flex, you can rotate a Waywar in there if he's on your bench. Like you've got expensive rookies and you've got good ones on your bench. At least you can put them in your flex for 200k. I think that's where the money's at for that. It's for cash gen and potential scoring for rookies that have got a decent role. I think it's honestly people that got flex ruck, unless you're going to make off money like Flynn, like I was, and that was it. I don't think it's a sustainable outcome to run, 3 primo rucks in that position. Sort of locks you out to rotate some stuff in your midfield if you needed to, and you realise the rookie's going to pop off like a Nevitt's averaging you 90, but he's sitting at M9. Like the flex is ideal for midfielders now that I've understood what flex is about. So for me, I'm just going to use flex for midfielders, not ruckman. And for rookies, actually, rookie midfielders. Get Nick around 6 or 7 or 8. Agreed, Andrew. Totally agree. Come off my little bit of a high before in terms of energy. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Travis, after his buy, day-to-day costs. I don't hate that at all, mate. I think that's a genuine trade there. Andrew, going to need to trade out Will Day. I agree. Soon, when do you reckon? Probably next week, mate. When his break even hits high and then he plays Bedford, then he go. I'd go Day to Finn Callahan next week. Fiona is punching air right now. I'm punching air right now, but I'm using his cash. You're only punching air if he's at R2. What do we got? Here's one. Do you think Smiley and Houghton will come in and have as much impact as Waywar and Trainer? Hard to say up one game. I think Smiley will be a good downgrade rookie. I think he'll get enough CBAs, probably more than Waywar. Houghton, maybe not super as relevant as the other boys you're talking about. I think Houghton's someone that they'll play in the VFL first. He might be like your last rookie you bring in just to make your last upgrade for the team or something like that. But yeah, definitely, I think they're all Supercoach relevant. That's for sure. This year, they're just going to bring in young blood. So I actually really like both of those potential downgrade options. Good point. He has a dream run after the bye. We're talking about Will Day, I assume, Trav. You see me. Briggs scored 5. Yeah. Break even of 186. Yeah, true. I don't know. Corey, I can't believe I had Dale all preseason and baited into. Oh no, Corey. That's annoying. Feel for you, Corey. CWT, P-Wing, Flynn, and Garcia. Okay, so these are these duds he's getting out to Rankin, Lindsay, and Hall. What do you reckon, mate? I rate it. I think Hall's a genuine F6 along with Davison. I think Lindsay is a very good player. He plays wing role, so he won't always get like an 86, but he's got a good fixture for a rookie. And I think Rankin is just such a good pick. I think he's definitely top 6. I don't see you losing any of those trades. Garcia just doesn't have the role. Spends a lot of time on the bench. Flynn, you're not going to hold a guy that's 270k on the bench. I think that's ridiculous. P-Wing, he's just not going to be the 4th or even 3rd banana. So, yeah, P-Wing's got to go because the role just aren't there at the moment. So I rate it. There's no advocate for saying no to any of those logical reasons, mate. So I'd full send it. I like those trades. G'day, Scott. Back on here again. Okay, mate. Loving my free promo rucks. Yeah, fair. At least you can rotate. If one gets injured, you'll be fine. I reckon I got to go soon, potentially. You jump off. I can't believe we've been going for an hour and a half. At least I'm not on Baz. Don't need to fix him. Yeah, bloody. That's annoying. I'll wait and hold 1 week for Baz and see what happens after that. That so annoying. That's annoyed me. Best 18, but you should flick Flynn, but Flynn's a job security issue, not an injury potential. I said that earlier. Yaron, Matt started Flynn R1 and Boyd R2. Who's this? Matt Forrest started Flynn R1 and R2. Boyd Jackson, he's forward line. Crazy strategy. Who is Matt Forrest? Is he a YouTuber or something like that? That's crazy stuff. In what world does that ever work? My apologies, Matt, but that's probably the wildest, potentially craziest, potentially stupidest thing I've heard. Apologies, Matt, if you're in the chat, but that's, I don't know. Enough said about that. I might get a bit of hate. Jonas, I have no idea what you're saying, Jonas. I think you've had a few bevs. Just kidding. Yeah, okay, that might explain it then. Yeah, it's probably just, I don't know, is it his first time playing Supercoach maybe? I don't know. I haven't watched any of that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to say too much more. I could get in trouble if I elaborate on my comments anymore. From that, cheese, laughy face. I wonder if you're laughing at Jonas or Matt's team. Yeah, okay. I think I know who you're talking about now, mate. Yeah. Does that Tim bloke still do Supercoach on whatever potty that was again? Don't even know. He's got it. His side's shit house at the moment. Tim needs to fix his side. I've seen some bad moves. All right, Cheese says, all right, bedtime for me, boys. Have a good one. You too, mate. Thanks for jumping on, Cheese, again. You're going to get me in trouble here. Okay, maybe you're not going to get me in trouble for this one. That's surely not what it stands for, is it? If that's what it stands for, surely not. Is that actually what it stands for, Jonas? Or you pull my leg here? This is some funny shit. Dave Teixeira for R3. Or maybe that's 3. No, I actually like the Day Teixeira, actually, mate. There's people that probably wish they got rid of Day over Chera. Well, Jonas. Yeah, Jonas is a funny bugger in the chat. Definitely a funny bugger. That was a good laugh. Oh man, I wish I had seen that team. Jonas. Oh man, yeah. Who cares? Stuff them if they're gonna do that. I don't know. You gotta read out what the people say. Who cares? Like you monetize, sure, but gotta let people have their say, even if it's wild stuff, and gotta have a bit of fun with it. You can't be G in every single ratings. I'll never conform. Never. We'll just do what we're doing at Supercoach Pro, and if we say our opinions and we get hate for it for various reasons, but at least I'm being honest. I'm not hiding behind any thoughts and how I really feel. I call a spade at the end of the day, and I'll get a lot of hate for that. But at the same time, I'm just being myself, so I don't give a shit. I would never block your comments, Jonas. Nor would I do to anyone unless they're really, really annoying. But never done that. Yaron, date to Callahan. I like Yaron. I like that one. I don't know who I like better. I probably like Callahan over Chera better if you're going for a mid-pricer. Chera has the injury history, whereas Callahan doesn't. There's so much upside with both of them, but the fixture for Chera is probably slightly better than the Giants' fixture for Finn. But yeah, apart from that, they're much of a muchness to me. Like I started them both, luckily. I actually got a good starting squad this year for the first time in probably 2 or 3 years. So I'm pretty happy where I'm at. Liam, what do you got? Thoughts on holding SSP? Depending what else you need to fix up, I've flicked him off anyway. So for me, SSP is in the bin. I've got to work out now what I'm doing with Bailey Smith. It's kind of forced my hand, to be honest. Best 18 though, so I'll probably just use Elijah Hewitt in my midfield. Should be okay. Whatever, Baslinka. That's what you're going to do to my team. So annoying too. Like, you're not expecting things like that. Could split the money and do something else with it, but I'm really unsure now with that Baslinka news what to do because I don't really want to field Elijah Hewitt at all. So there we go. I don't know if you guys got any more questions, but I might just about call tonight. Might do a quick tomorrow night rant after a Richmond game. It could be like raging that game, so that might actually be an interesting live. I'll jump on. That's 4:15 game, so 7:35 game for St Kilda and Geelong. After that game, even if Richmond lose, I'll jump on for a quick stream. When I mean quick, hopefully not an hour 38, but and I'll go through some of the Saturday matchups and talk a bit of rage trades then. And see if Hippo's about or someone's fighting about or Swizz or rookie coach is fighting about. I'll work out quickly how to invite them. And then, do a couple lives this weekend and leave it at that. And, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the sub and like button for the videos I've been doing of late. And thank you for your support. And calling it a night. It's definitely midnight and time to go to bed. So thanks again, everyone. Catch you on the next one. Go Tigers. That won't even let me log out.